bigger than big! He's new Riptor, the biggest, bravest dragon with his flying warrior zenith! Riptor with huge flapping wings and mighty grabbing claws!
Time to kiss the pavement!
Now Riptor rules! The skies are safe! It's time to fly!
Dragonflies, flight is my...
Hello gang and welcome to the Earth's mightiest video podcast. Take off your pants and crack a beer, because there's a whole lot of news to talk about. So let's talk about it. First of all, McFarlane Toys, they're going to go out in a blaze, not really a blaze of glory, they're going to go out in a blaze of doing the same stuff that they've always done. 6 new DC Multiverse figures just been revealed, and a couple of them are Batmen. Can't be too surprised. So first of all, we're going to be getting Batman Justice Lord's gold label. This is going to be a Target exclusive. Then after that, we're getting Batman 1 million. I don't know if that's literally the 1 millionth Batman. It might be. That's going to be at selected retailers. Then Two-Face. This Silver Age Two-Face, I gotta say, I actually really, I like the look of it. I think that looks kind of cool. I'm a big Two-Face fan. That's up for pre-order from April 11th. Wow, that's a day after my contract here ends. Whew, that's scarily soon. And also comes with a free McFarlane Toys digital collectible, or, you know, a picture. You know, I don't wish for someone to lose a license, but sometimes I think, you kind of had this coming. Digital collectibles, get out of here. Then we're getting Superman Silver Age, again April 11th pre-order with a digital collectible, and even making the word fidgetal, wasn't it? Digital figure or something like that. Either way, leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Then Dr. Fate, which I know a lot of people were asking for. So Silver Age Dr. Fate, and also a couple of Spawns as well. We're getting Robot Wars Spawn, which from this one picture I think actually looks pretty wicked. And then Deviant-based Spawn Rat City. The pre-orders for those are March 12th, so just a couple of days away. And I'm sure that when those hit, we'll have a whole bunch more pictures, and I'll probably be talking about them again. Folks, time to take a quick pause for the cause and tell you all about this channel's sponsor, Legendsverse. And you know what Legendsverse is. They are the one-stop shop for all of your action figure collecting, cataloging, and correlating needs. Whether it's Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, Select, Mezco, Mafex, WWE, Jada, Transformers, Motu, you name it. They probably have it covered. And if they don't, they're more likely than not planning to. Not only can you catalog your whole collection, you can see how much it's worth. You can check to see what you have pre-ordered, where you've pre-ordered it from. You can look at the user-submitted content to see what different teams there are and who goes on each team. So if I wanted to see who goes onto a Young Warriors team or a New Warriors team, Young Justice, New Warriors, those are the two different ones. Well, either one. You could go to the community section and see what teams people have made, so you can check off which characters you need to complete said teams. That's something I really like, a little sense of community there. Also, they do competitions as well. Right now, there's a photo competition going on, so you can submit your photos and win an action figure. That's really fun. Go check them out. Tell them Model-Behaviour sent you, and you'll be glad you did. Jada Toys not content to be dominating with Street Fighter, they're moving on over to Scooby-Doo as well, and we've got 3 new reveals and information. So, we're getting 6-inch Scooby-Doo figures. These were revealed initially back at New York Comic-Con. So we're getting Shaggy and 2 villains, Creeper and Anchor. Retail price is going to be $29.99 though. It's a little more than I was expecting. With the Street Fighter line getting so much praise for being $25, these coming in $5 more expensive. I'm like, I mean, they look to have kind of the same sort of mechanics as the Street Fighters, so I'm surprised that they have that bit of a price increase there. Maybe the Scooby-Doo license is hot property. I don't know. What I do know is that they do look nice. I'm not a huge Scooby-Doo guy, but I appreciate the product. So these are going to ship around about July. Shaggy looks fun. They all come with different heads, different accessories, so the similar kind of Street Fighter package. So some nice different display options. Again, just a slightly higher price tag. Bit of a shame on that one. Yes, how dare you, company, try to make money? Personally, I find it rude, but I do love the removable mask with the dude's normal head underneath. That's fun. You can actually recreate the let's see who you really are. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what series number 2 has, because it's nice to have the villains, but man, we need the rest of the Scooby gang, especially, I don't know, Scooby? I'm surprised he wasn't in the first wave. Eyes to see you. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. I'm sorry, I'll stop that. Hot Toys doing Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. Apparently, at the time, in 1997, I think it was, the most expensive costume ever on screen. That Mr. Freeze costume. I can't remember what it was, but it cost a pretty penny and set a few records. And Hot Toys have recreated it, and it looks very, very pretty. 2 different versions. There's a standard and a deluxe. So the standard is $355. So, I mean, this is quite a complex figure, even for Hot Toy standards. And the deluxe is $385, going to be released around about the second quarter of next year. So you're going to have a little while to save up. But looking at these pictures here, I don't want to say it's nostalgic, because who in their right mind is nostalgic for Batman and Robin? I don't know, but it is kind of fun. I mean, make of the movie what you will. It was objectively terrible, but still, seeing Arnold in his Mr. Freeze gear, there is a certain nostalgia there you just can't help. Now, this is kind of fun. Jazzwares are doing a very unique Orange Cassidy figure. So this is Jazzwares' Vault exclusive AEW Unrivaled Orange Cassidy black and white figure, which is based off of his entrance video, which is just crudely drawn stick animations. Totally looks like he stepped out of an Aha video, actually. I can just hear, take on me, take on me. A lot of people think that song's like just from The Last of Us 2. And I'm like, no, children. First of all, let me show you my age. That video was groundbreaking at the time. So this is going to be $30 and it's available exclusively online at the Jazzwares Vault. There you go. You know where to find him. Also from the AEW line, he might be back in the WWE's good graces, but AEW are still going to make some money from his action figures. Jeff Hardy getting the Jazzwares Ringside Collectible AEW Black Light Edition Jeff Hardy figure treatment. That's kind of cool, bright, colorful. I like it. The Rainbow-Haired Warrior. I think that was a name that JR tried to coin in the early 2000s. $45.99. Oh my goodness. About as overpriced as Jeff Hardy is overhyped. I know. I'm just a toxic wrestling fan. Hey, look, No, actually, I'm not going to retract that. Jeff Hardy is a danger to himself and other people. There, I said it. He needs to just grow up and stop doing silly things. Wow. Welcome to Dave's Pro Wrestling Soapbox. You're going to get a lot more of this when I'm doing it full time. So yes, going to be available from action figure by Jazzwares. Where is it available? Pre-order at Ringside Collectibles. There you go. And Jeff, just calm down, all right? You're going to hurt yourself or other people. Folks, if you enjoy this show, then maybe you might want to get a little bit more model behavior. And to do that, you can go to any of these social links, be it Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, get a YouTube channel membership, check out the merchandise page. All of these are available at links in the description down below. Icon Collectibles showing off a very fun little preview of their Conan the Barbarian. 1/12 scale going to be launching soon, so we only have a couple of pictures, but hey, we're off to a good start. When we get more images, I'll be talking about him again. Oh, Fresh Monkey Fiction, man. They just, their Operation Monster Force. I love it. I dig it. I don't want to buy it because then I'll buy all of them and I'll have no money left for anything. But we got a little pre-order alert ski here. Fresh Monkey Fiction, Operation Monster Force, The Donner Party, and Apophis Legion Counter Terrorism Unit Trooper. 1/12 scale figures. Going to be available at Big Bad Toy Store with a suggested retail price, which I'm sure they will take up that suggestion, of $36.99 each. Man, Fresh Monkey Fiction, their Monster Force. Yeah, stick those with your Valaverse and your G.I. Joes. All these great tastes that taste great together. Up to order on Amazon right now, we've got the WWE Elite SummerSlam 2025 Build-A-Figure series, featuring characters and costumes who aren't going to be at SummerSlam, but are from the past. I don't know, I guess it's just to tie in with SummerSlam this year. So we got a William Regal Build-A-Figure. Always happy to see Willie Regal. Then also we're getting Shawn Michaels in his 2002 comeback attire for his unsanctioned street fight with Triple H. Gotta admit, that was a banger. That was an absolute banger of a match. And then conversely, we have Triple H, who was across the ring from him. Then also we're going to jump forward in time. We're getting Roman Reigns, and also we're getting a Charlotte Flair as well. So yeah, not a bad little lineup. Going up for sale on March 13th as part of the Walmart Collector-Con. Got a couple of the NECA Mirage figures. So first of all, we're getting the Chote. Is that how you pronounce his name? Chote? Okay, well, and clearly Dave doesn't read enough of the Mirage comics. Actually, to be fair, watching this episode, you're going to be like, what exactly do you read, Dave? Or watch, or consume in any... You don't know any of these things. So I'm sorry. Someone's got to make some more Clone Saga figures. That's all I'm saying. Hasbro's sleeping on the job. So this guy's going to be $49.69, a random price. But a samurai T-Rex, that is kind of awesome. It's not a T-Rex. He's got like the little Dilophosaur kind of flares on his face. Whatever he is, I actually really like the look of him. He's kind of cool. Then we got one that genuinely creeps me out, which is this Speedo duck in a pro wrestler thong. I don't like this. Nonetheless, though, this is Hot Ace Duck. So this is Comic Stump Wrestling Hot Ace Duck. Okay, from the Archie Comics line. $49.96. And kind of fun, but also kind of weird. Not sure how I feel about that. I think I prefer Samurai T-Rex. Got a lovely video sent of the Storm Arena Sagat and Dan figures. Just wanted to show it off real quickly. What I noticed was just how good the articulation looks with the forward and back ab crunch. Whoa, that looks great. The torso swivel as well. The more I'm looking at these, the more I'm just thinking, yeah, I didn't think that I would ever get one Street Fighter set, let alone two. Now it seems I'm getting Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter Alpha. I might try and resist, but I don't think I will, because they both look so good. I'm a little worried about that little flick of hair on Dan's face, because hopefully that's soft plastic. Hopefully that won't break off, because otherwise it'll be quite fragile. Maybe if they're smart, it just pins in, like some of the snail shell figures have. Time will tell, and honestly, I don't want to wait that time, because I want to get these guys in hand as soon as possible, because I cannot wait to play around with these. Little congratulations to Ramen Toys, who have hit the first 2 tiers for their Super MUSK diorama. So everyone who's ordered it is going to be getting a mailbox and a fire hydrant. And there's still some time left to get a couple more orders in. We can get a working LED street lamp. And heck, if it goes a little crazy, we could even get a full-on phone box as well. Don't you want to have a phone box for Clark Kent to get changed in? Of course you do. And if, like me, you've already put your order in, then hey, you know what? Maybe you don't have to order 2. That's going to get expensive. But tell your friends. Because, again, I'm not in this like for a financial gain. I just want more stuff. So to get that, we got to hit some tiers. So if you're on the fence, now's the time to buy that. So you can get Dave his lamppost. So I touched on the 4 Horsemen dragon on the last episode, but when I filmed that, I hadn't actually spoken about the tiers because they hadn't been revealed when I filmed the episode. That's how time works, but now they have been. So I just want to look at them a little bit closer because by golly, they're pretty. So we got Sabenegar here, and he's got like 2 levels of tiers because if it hits 2,500, we get Sabenegar. But then if it hits 3,000, we get the cloth goods to go with him over his armor. So that's really pretty. And again, this is, someone crunched the numbers in the UK and they said it's going to be like $1,300 US to get this whole thing in the UK. And I'm like, well, I'm out. But I still want to oogle over it because it does look so pretty. So Sabenegar looks awesome. But then the other ones, we got some more fun ones. So we've got the Ashen Skeleton. This is really fun. So the base Ashen Skeleton is unlocked and added once they reach 3,500 units sold on the Dragon. We also have an Ashen Skeleton upgrade set that is added at 4,000, which includes 2 additional skeleton heads. So you can have the charred skeletal remains of someone who tried to slay the dragon. I like that. But that's not all, because then the add-ons have add-ons as well, which is kind of crazy. Because also there's the Ashen Zombie. So not a skeleton, but an Ashen Zombie. If they reach 1,250 units of the wings sold, then they'll get the Ashen Zombie at no extra cost. I should bloody well hope not. there's enough costs. But yeah, you get an Ashen Zombie if they hit the tier for the wings. But then the big one is the fire tier, the firehead tier. So if they hit 1,250 units of the fire breath head, then they get this burning night upgrade. And it looks so pretty. I absolutely adore the regular armor hands that then fade into the burning, glowing, melting body. And you can see the Ghost Rider style flaming skull with the flames coming out of the eye sockets. Oh, man. I like it. I ain't getting it, but I'm still going to look at it and go, golly, that looks amazing. I just enjoy existing in a world where these kinds of ludicrous, amazing things happen. So, hey, if you're on the fence about getting this dragon, then at least 4 horsemen are doing what they can to twist your arm, because there's a lot of added value there. But also, there needs to be, because that's like a couple of months' rent. But hey, if you've already covered the rent, then why not? Today in Artist Alley, Valentine Pache. I have no idea if that's how you should pronounce the name, but you know what? As long as you spell it right, you can find their Instagram page. And when you do, you're going to find a whole lot of pretty artwork to go with it. And today's cosplay cover artist is Hannah Cos, a favorite of us here at Model-Behaviour. When I say us, I mean me, because I'm a one-man operation. So when I make mistakes, remember that. Dave's working all by himself there. Even I have a hard time managing me. I am a handful. But hey, you haven't got to worry about that. You just got to look at cool stuff on the internet, including her Instagram. So go give her a follow. And folks, that does it for good news for today. What did you think about the items covered? Comment below. Let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 Clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you want to support this channel, then you can do by getting a YouTube channel membership, just like all the good brothers and sisters rolling up the side here. You can be part of the Model Behaviour Underground and join in the daily live streams that I do. Also, if you don't want to get a YouTube channel membership, but you want to still support the show, then you can go over to Patreon and support me over there. I know, I'm so generous. I'm just giving you so many different ways to throw money at me. It's crazy. I know. I'll get my reward in heaven. But on the Patreon, there are some extra videos on there as well. You get like the Model Behaviour reading group, where we're going to be reading through God Loves, Man Kills, a famous X-Men story that I've not read yet. Looking forward to that. Plus a whole bunch of other weird, wacky, random videos that I'm like, that can't go on the main channel. But Patreon it can. So gang, however you consume Model Behaviour, wipe your mouth afterwards. And until next time, keep displaying model behaviour. Now let's just start that again, shall we? With a Grizzlaw thrown in as well, plus commemorative pin and postcard. What the is all this? You know what? It, I'm not doing this. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'll start that again.